Over the last several years, I've been privileged enough to coach hundreds of people. And a big part of my work as a coach is helping my clients overcome all kinds of psychological obstacles, fears, and limiting beliefs that are holding them back from achieving their goals. And there is one kind of fear that always amazes me, and it's the fear of success. Hey, this is Tomas from OK It's Not Enough, helping you become the best version of yourself and create a more exciting and more fulfilling life. So if you haven't subscribed yet, press that little sucker and subscribe, because the videos that I'm preparing for you guys are going to blow your mind. So let's talk about the fear of success. And I've been meaning to address this for a long time because it's one of the biggest delusions. It's one of the most fake fears out there. And I kind of hope that you are being held back by the fear of success, because if that's the case, I'm pretty certain that by the end of this video, you will no longer have the fear of success. First of all, let's clarify what I mean by success in this context. It's accomplishing something remarkable, something out of ordinary, something that you have a strong desire for. And it's probably going to be something different for every single one of you. So let's address the most common fears of success that I came across and see if some of them will sound familiar to you. So the first fear of success is, I'm afraid I might become too successful. And my answer to you is, honestly, don't worry about it, because hey, it's as naive as thinking that you don't want to work out because you might end up looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger. In fact, Arnold had a famous comeback when someone tried to put him down, saying, hey, I would never want to look like you. His answer to that was, don't worry, you never will. Achieving something extraordinary, and think about it, extraordinary. It's usually pretty hard and takes a long time. And being too famous is not even something a majority of already famous people worry about. It's your foot on the success accelerator. So in case you'd be getting too famous for your liking, hey, you can always pull back a little bit and ease off and work a little less on your success. Secondly, hey, what exactly are you worried about? Too much fame and attention? You see, this is why we've been brainwashed by social media and these celebrities like Kardashians, surrounded by all that attention and reality shows and scandals. This is not what success has to look like. You don't have to scream it out of the window that you've accomplished something. In fact, majority of successful people actually are staying under the radar because they don't want the attention. They don't need people to know. They just want to enjoy their success peacefully without paparazzi standing behind their fence or running by the car when they're going somewhere. Being successful and accomplished doesn't mean that you have to become Instagram famous. Or are you worried about having too much money? Well, hey, is it really something to worry about? I think that could be a nice problem to have, no? Now, the second fear of success is, hey, what if I become too successful too quickly? No, you won't. That's just not how it works. Because if you do a little bit of research, even all those overnight successes, usually in show business, have been for years in the making. These people were working their asses off and worked incredibly hard to be good enough and get themselves in the position when someone relevant or important noticed, they were ready, so they could have been given the chance. Real success takes a lot of work. And I encourage you to read some biographies or autobiographies of someone maybe you look up to. In fact, you know what? Read Sylvester Stallone's biography to understand how he ended up starring in the Rocky movie. Or read Arnold Schwarzenegger's biography to understand what he had to go through and the commitment it took and how long it took for him to being, Mr. Olympia, Mr. Universe. How he ended up starring in all those movies. How he ended up in politics. It's an incredible journey. Success takes a lot of work. And becoming too successful too quickly, hey, it's not even a real thing. That doesn't happen. Now, the third fear of success is this. I'm afraid that my life would change. And it probably will, but isn't that the whole point? Hey, is your life right now so great that you wouldn't trade it for your version of success? And if you're afraid that your life would change too much too quickly, then as I mentioned earlier, you got nothing to worry about. First of all, it's always your foot on the success accelerator. Secondly, you will have plenty of time to get used to all the awesomeness your success will bring. And trust me, it's going to be easier than you think to get used to it. Because getting used to things, it's actually something humans are really good at. And now, fear of success number 4. I'm afraid that it would change me. And now we are onto something. I always say, money, fame and alcohol shows who we really are when we feel like we no longer need to be nice. And I really, truly believe that these things only expose who we truly are. And this can be a scary thought if you are not sure who you are and you don't know what you will uncover, or if you actually know that you have a few demons kind of lurking somewhere around your head. First of all, pursuing your version of success and overcoming all the obstacles and challenges that come with it is one of the greatest ways of self-discovery. It's the battlefields and the trenches in your life that really allow you to discover who you really are. And hey, mark my words, on this journey of self-discovery, you will find quite a few things about yourself that are less than impressive. And that's okay. The most exciting thing about life is that you are never the final version of yourself. So as these things emerge, it gives you the opportunity to work on them, fix them, or improve them. And as the saying goes, it's not really about what you've accomplished, but about who you've become as a result of that. Secondly, if you're afraid that your success would release some of your demons out of the closet, don't you think it's time to deal with them anyway? Don't let these things hold you back. Whether it's your past, insecurities, fears, or anxieties, you can work on every single one of those things and you can overcome it. You will become so much better and happier person just as a result of that, even if you choose not to run after your version of success. These demons are like psychological tumors and they have to be removed. So you can see that these fears of success, especially the first 3, are not really based on reality. So what is the fear of success really about? After working with many clients on this, under layers and layers and layers of cover-ups and bullshit, it always comes down to this. I'm afraid that I will put in all the hard work and that I will make all the sacrifices, and it's not going to be worth it. To put it simply, I'm afraid that I will get what I want and I still won't be happy. And that's a scary thought. So, if that's the truth, why do people cover it up with fear of success? Because it's convenient to have something to blame, just not ourselves. It's convenient to have an excuse that we are not happy or fulfilled because we don't have what we want. It's convenient to believe that happiness and fulfillment come from the outside, because then we don't have to question whether there is something wrong with the way we think about ourselves, about who we are, about what we have, and our life in general. It's convenient to blame something on the outside rather than something within ourselves. The real success is becoming the person that you will respect, love, and admire. Someone you can be really proud of. And all the other versions of success will be a great addition to this, but they can never replace that. So I hope all this spoke to you, and let me know in the comments if so. Hey, and as always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate your attention. Don't forget to press that little sucker and subscribe so you get notifications about the coming videos, because I have great stuff prepared for you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.